Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're on the BMW S1000RR. I know some of you who follow my channel had questions about the difference between the S1000 and the Panigale V4. I can at least give you my thoughts in regards to street riding and canyon riding. As far as track days, that's going to be a whole new episode, because I do plan on tracking both the Panigale V4 and this S1000RR on the same racetrack on the same day, so look out for that. The difference between this S1000RR and the Panigale V4 is going to be just the overall riding dynamic. The S1000 got a smoother throttle response, power delivery is smooth, the handling is super smooth, and the ergonomics is really comfortable for a sport bike. I mean, the seating position, and even, you know, riding into the canyons here, you know, moving from side to side, it's just an overall really comfortable bike to ride. So it's a bike that I would say, if you're doing mainly street riding and canyon riding and maybe commuting on the bike, you know, you can't beat the S1000. You're gonna have heated grips, cruise control, it's an upright seating position, really good for the back and the legs. You're gonna be able to ride this bike comfortably for many miles. Yeah, these brakes are really smooth. I love these BMW Ace brakes. The feel of these brakes. Totally different characteristics than these Brembo Stylema as far as like the initial bite. You know, we're here taking it easy on the canyons here, obviously, but you know, riding this bike, it's just fun. The handling is superb, super smooth handling, and again, with that inline 4 motor from BMW, it's super smooth power delivery, so you can roll on the throttle and it's not going to throw your line. Under braking, the bike is really good. Yeah, not as much. Yeah, really, it's a lot different than the Panigale V4. The Panigale V4 is a little bit more aggressive. There's a lot going on with that bike. As far as the motor, even the braking, you're gonna feel it. But on this BMW, it's just super smooth. The great thing about this BMW S1000, the overall package, the way they have this bike set up, it's so easy to ride. It's still a 200 horsepower sport bike, so as far as power and torque, it's right there. And again, this is a true 1000cc liter bike compared to the Panigale V4, which is a 1103cc. The ergonomics, the seating position, I mean, the peg position right there in line with your seating position is nice and relaxed reach to the handlebars. You don't feel crouched over. It's not an aggressive riding position, so that's really key for the street. And at the same time, if you need to tackle some canyons and twisties and hit up the track day, you can do so, because it's got really nice ergonomics. I mean, if you look at this fuel tank, it's nice and sloped in front, so you can tuck in really nicely. So we're gonna go here right now, but yeah, look at this tank here in the front. It's sloped downwards, so when you're tucking in, your chin sits around this area, and then also they have the ignition away from the rider, further away, giving you that extra space here in the front. We have stock exhaust here, so with the proper exhaust, this bike sounds amazing. But yeah, I mean, the power delivery on this is super smooth. Change of direction is smooth. The throttle roll-on, when you're rolling on the throttle, is smooth. Handling is smooth. The brakes are smooth. I mean, everything is smooth. So when you add all that, you've got an overall really potent sport bike that you can ride both on canyons and on street. So they did a really great job on this bike, and I can see why a lot of the subscribers ask about this bike, because it really is. If you're looking for a sport bike, it should be an inspiration. It has to be, you know, along with the rest of the usual suspects with the Japanese beater bikes. But this, I missed the shift. The shift lever is a little bit, the position was a little different than what on my Panigale. That was my fault, not the bike. But yeah, really smooth roll on. The power comes on very nice. And what that means is, when you're on a track day, all that smoothness correlates to a faster lap time and not even realize it. Like, if you want to go out there and ride and not have to feel like you're, you know, on the limit. You know, I prefer to be I mean, I'm not here to chase lap times. I'm here to have fun, hone in on my skills, hone in on the track day skills. The skills that you learn from these track day schools, like the Yamaha Champions Riding School, and just going out there on track and practicing those drills during those track days. And you can really do that on a bike that has a smooth power delivery, smooth braking, smooth handling, because at that point you're just focused on the fundamentals. You're not worried about the bike. As far as the difference between the S1000RR in comparison to the Panigale V4, I'll post up a separate video on the Panigale V4, an updated review.